And here we go now. Jim Kaat got the ball game tonight. We look forward to that. The great Kaat, who is just he's a wealth of baseball information. I'll give you a little nugget and have Jim comment. Back in 1977, Jim and Randy Jones are going to be at the MLB draft in our place on Monday. Back in '77, the Padre lefty, who was coming off some Cy Youngs, pitched well for a while, and Jim Kaat matched up in a ball game. I don't know where Jim was, maybe Cardinals probably, and he matched up with the game. Phillies, all right, matched up Padres for Jones. 89 minutes for a Major League Baseball game. Jim, you know, in and out, you can watch I Love Lucy. Good shape there. Back in 19, do you remember the game against Randy Jones where it took 89 minutes or no?
Oh, I remember a couple against RJ, and I think one against Dave Friesleben out there with the Padres winning about $1.30. You know, we didn't have 3-minute commercial breaks, and hitters didn't step out of the box, and we just got it and threw. And you know, Randy was so tough in those years. And the other thing, we weren't strikeout pitchers, so and in those days the object was to get the ball, you know, get them to hit it on the ground. They didn't loft it up in the air as much. So yeah, those were fun times. I was actually with the Phillies, and that '77 team, ability-wise, may have been the best team I was ever on.
Yeah, that '77 team was a great team that got picked off by the Dodgers. And, you know, I hate to make fun of them, but, you know, maybe Bruce Froman killed you more than anything else in that series, because in the ninth inning of Game 3, at a game apiece at the vet, after the crowd had booed Bert Hooton off the mound, and a play from Boa was out at first base, and then next thing you know, Vic Davalillo's winning the game, and then in Game 4, the big hit out in left field, and then, of course, the rain the next day with Big McBride making the last out. But that play by Froman in '77 may have cost the Phillies a World Series appearance. Jim, I'm sure you remember it. Thoughts on that for a sec? Let me hear.
Oh, man, Christopher, I remember it like it was yesterday. What a great memory you have. Yeah, Vic Davalillo staggered up there and dragged down a bunt. We normally put Jerry Martin in left. He wasn't in there, and the bull didn't track down that fly ball. But Cousin Brucey, as we called him, was umpiring at first base. If they had replay then, I mean, it wasn't even close. And we probably would have gone to the World Series. That would have given us a 2-1 edge. But hey, that was then, and now is now, and great teams. But we didn't get the job done then.
Well, were you on the '76 Phillies team too, Jimmy?
I was 76, 7, and 8, and I remember when the White Sox, Roland Heeman said, "We have a chance to move you." The White Sox weren't going anywhere. I'd had a couple good seasons there, and they said, "We have a chance to get some young players." The Mets, the Phillies, the Pirates are looking for a veteran starter. The Mets got Lolich, the Pirates got Doc Medich, and I said, boy, if you can get me to the Phillies, I would love that, and they did. And great guys, some of my favorite teammates I ever played with, and the best teams ability-wise. We won 100 games every year, but we never quite got to the big dance.
I never forget Tom Underwood bouncing a ball off the mound, or bouncing on the artificial surface in Game 3 in Cincinnati when the Reds came back in the bottom of the ninth to complete that sweep. I think it was maybe 8-7 or something along those lines. Underwood came in, and he was bouncing a ball off the artificial turf like it was a Super Bowl. Remember that, Jimmy? In Game 3 in Cincinnati that year. Go ahead.
What I remember about that, Christopher, is in '76, I had cracked my kneecap. Danny used me to pinch run, which I wish he wouldn't have done, but I did, and I slid into third, cracked the kneecap, so I was kind of inactive. They just didn't use me for about 5 weeks, and then out of the blue he said, well, we're going to pitch you in Game 3.
Oh, you started that game? Oh,
I hadn't pitched. I went out the day before workout day, fielded ground balls at shortstop like with Larry Boa, like I was an infielder, just to stretch my arm out, and I actually had him shut out for 6 innings, and then Griffey got a little chopper, and Joe Morgan, I think I walked him. I had Dick Stello behind the plate. I was arguing balls and strikes with him most of the day because you didn't get many called strikes in Cincinnati with the red machine. And then he brought in Ron Reed, and I said, Danny, please, Foster's a fastball hitter. Let me lollipop my curveball up there. Well, Reed comes in, boom, 3-run homer, and then it all came unglued, and you're right. I think they beat us 8-7 in the ninth inning. But, you know, we were toe-to-toe, really, with the red machine. We beat them 7 out of 12 during the season, but, again, we didn't beat them when it counts.
That was a great Reds team. Boy, what a Kitty Kaat is phenomenal. I didn't even know he started game 3. 6 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, as good as it gets. Okay, Red Sox and Sale. Have you seen enough of Sale to give me a little feel? If he's back on the beam, give me a little feel on him for a sec. Go ahead.
Well, I'm eager to see. I have to believe he is. You know, eventually you wait till the leaves turn brown and look at a guy's record and say, yeah,